What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again. Back in the building today, guys, with another Got 'em Early. Woo! In the building. Today, guys, we got some big poppers, panty droppers, non-stoppers on the boppers of one of the biggest releases, if not, no, the biggest release of 2024. And I've been looking forward to seeing this one because it's been 10 years since we last seen it. And I'm kind of curious on how well it's adjusted since then, because this is my first time showing it to you guys, my first time seeing it as the first time showing to you guys as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into it because we got some dope pickups from Represent as well as from Adidas. First things first though, off the rip, we have here, this is what I spoke about before on the previous video, a collaboration with Adidas and 100 Thieves on the Palos Hills, and this is their secondary collaboration on the Palos Hills sneakers. Now these are actually dropping tomorrow and are available in this red colorway as well as in this black colorway. I do know that Soul Play will have these pairs. More than likely, I'm not 100% sure, but it might be a first come first serve type of sneaker. So keep your eyes and ears, peeled on this one. Now, I am not going to lie to y'all, right? I've seen this type of shoe for quite some time. And when it comes to Adidas, a lot of the times when it comes to like the Sambas, the Gazelles, not the Campuses because they're kind of more in line with the Superstars, but very similar. They all have a very similar shape, specifically the Sambas and the Gazelles, right? Now, this is called the Palos Hills, and this is the 100 Thieves collab. You guys know their colorways are black and red, so they have a black version and then a red version, and these are set to release, as stated before, on Adidas tomorrow on the 6th. Now, they released already, I believe, on 100thieves.com on the 2nd, and this is their second collaboration. Overall, it's decked out in the whole entire upper, main portion of the upper is featured in like a red overall suede. Then you have some leather on the 3 stripes as well as on the back paneling right there alongside the Adidas logo. And you have this little cap here to protect the suede, also featured on the tongue, which also features the 100 Thieves logo right there. And also featuring it on this one, a second set of laces as well, which are in the back right there. You can see they're black. And these are also going to be coming alongside with some clothing and apparel as well. And I believe some sort of Zine, as stated, is a very limited edition. I don't even know what it, like I read about it, a 16-page Zine. Alexa, what is a Zine?
Zine is a noun meaning the specific principle regarded as the cause of a zymotic disease.
That's definitely not what I'm thinking about. So from looking at it, it's pretty much like a magazine of some sorts. And actually, I'll show you guys the picture, but that is dropping alongside with these shoes as well. And if you don't know, 100 Thieves is a e-game sports, like a company, a management, a company, a team, all of the above that kind of runs all in collaboration. And the creator is Nadeshot. From what I know, Nadeshot's been around for a very long time in the Call of Duty community and has since surpassed that, built 100 Thieves into the esports world, and then also now with their clothing. And they've been dropping clothing for a very long time. And now this collaboration with Adidas. So I think this is overall a very dope collab for them, for someone that's into esports or a fan of 100 Thieves. Like, when we really think of that type of stuff that's going on in the sports world, Puma's done stuff with Cloud9. You'd have Adidas that did something specifically with Ninja. Right now, though, when it comes to like esports and personalities of some sorts, I think 100 Thieves is kind of right where they need to be. You feel me? Of course, we had like the Tekken of recently with Nike, but like personality-wise and company-wise, even FaZe is doing their thing, and they've been crushing it alongside with Bape. And 100 Thieves, though, right now, when it comes to those collaborations and the crowd's like reaction to it, I think 100 Thieves is doing fairly well. Is this a pickup for me? No, not personally, but I think it's a pickup for someone out there, and they will really, really enjoy that. These will be available though in the red colorway as well as on the black. Check it out, Soul Play should have them. And the retail on these are $130 each. Also, guys, I wanted to be noted, moving forward, when I wear certain t-shirts, certain shoes we talk about, right underneath, I believe my description or underneath the video, there'll be links to where you can actually just click straight from YouTube and go and grab the specific shoe that we're talking about. Even some of the early ones, there's certain sites that'll direct you to, like StockX or Foot Locker, Nordstrom, wherever the shoe is available, they will be down below, and actually it helps the channel out and supports the channel as well. Also, guys, we got new pickups in from Represent, so let's dive straight into that one. Also, guys, I wanted to mention some new pickups from Represent Clothing. What we got in today is a long sleeve tee right here, and this one in particular It's called Question Your Innocence. This is a long sleeve version. They also have a short sleeve version as well as a hoodie version. But this one I went with the long sleeve because I don't really own that many long sleeves right now. And I liked it. I like the print with Godspeed as well as Represent on the sleeves. We also have here a hooded denim jacket, which is their R5 hooded denim jacket. It's very, very heavy. On the back, it has embroidered Represent, Godspeed, the champion's pace, by endurance we conquer, with the Represent logo. And it is like a washed black denim jacket, zip up, and let's just put it on, you know, shall we? On the inside, you have it flannel with the quilted flannel going on, so you're gonna be real nice and cozy. This t-shirt, by the way, is a size medium, and this jacket is a size medium. Damn, it's heavy. It's heavy though. It's got that old vintage type of fit with it. Feels good though. You're gonna see the B-roll as well. Has the real big sleeves on there. Nice pockets on the, you know, on the outside. I wanna see if there's any pockets on the inside. There's no pocket on the inside, but overall, real nice, real solid. Check the hoodie out. Nice hoodie size for my head, you feel me? We in the streets, you feel me? We moving around, you feel me? We feeling good, we feeling great. But then also, we have in a brand new collaboration that they did alongside with StockX on the Reptor 2. So they just have a new edition of the Reptor 2, and this is their collab along with StockX. This is the Reptor 2, but this is also their second collab with StockX as well. These are a pretty hefty price, but it is that like upper echelon as well to keep in mind when it comes to what Represent produces. They make pretty good high quality items. It's more so on the fashion side, the more upper echelon side, but to each its own. So there you go with that. I didn't even know StockX is still using that tag, that same tag, but they always updated it. But overall, I like these a lot. I like the Reptors. This is a very big difference though from the previous Reptors. They also just dropped a brand new shoe that we should be getting in that I like a lot. I think it's called like the Storm Runner, but this one is a little bit different. It has that banana, it has like a damn banana boat look to it. But it is that very bulky, very plush, very big overall. More so on this, what you see a lot, like I said, with designer wear, if you really want to dress up and go upper echelon overall with your whole entire fit. And also it's very good for flared jeans. Like when I want to wear something flared and I know it's going to cover a good amount of portion of the shoe, this is where these type of shoes come in. The upper quality is of a leather, really nice upper leather quality, also meshed out, and you have the Represent on the back and as well as the Represent on the bottom. This particular size is a size 8.5, which just wanted to make sure they got my size correct. Represent around the back, and they fit pretty true to size, but I'm more so like curious how they just fit overall. We're gonna have some on foot shots, but these are different. These aren't for everybody, you know, but let me loosen these bad boys up because they got like the 2 lace system on it. It fit good. I probably would have went with a size 9. They feel good width-wise, but the length is pretty true, like straight at an 8.5. It'll break in, but I think I prefer a 9, even though a 9 is gonna make it look even more bulkier, but I think a 9 would rock a little bit better. It has on the inside, you have a picture of New York on the insole here, and New York on this one as well with the Represent clothing. And as I stated before, this is a collaboration with StockX. Check out the link down below in the description because their fall and winter collection is now live, and you might wanna hop on that one ASAP Rocky, at least for the tees and the clothing or some sneakers. So with that said, salute to that. We got this guy right here, right? This is the guy that I've been looking forward to seeing about, and first time looking at it with you guys, I grabbed the wrong box. We're gonna keep it rolling. All right, we're back. 3, 2, 1, bam! The Jordan 11 Columbia. Woo! The Jordan 11 Columbia, AKA now known as the Legend Blue. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of color copyright statement that's going on with with Columbia and all of that nature, but these are also called the Legend Blue, or at least the colorway on here is called Legend Blue. Jordan 11 Retro White / Legend Blue Black, and these are fabulous. Okay, we're gonna talk more about everything else though, but just off the look of it, the shape of it, fabulous. They have a very solid shape. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I honestly think I recently had the 2014 pair. I think I sold it. I know I was trying to sell it because once I heard these were dropping, I'm like, there's no reason to keep those. I actually got those though for $90 at the Nike outlet factory. They were B grades. They came in a secondary box. What happened was one of the soles, and even back then, we'll talk more about that maybe in the full on-depth review, but soles came in different. When that initial release, with that said, these initially dropped in 1996, right? They dropped in 1996 and then they came back in 2014, 10 years ago. And now moving forward, 2024, we have this particular release right here. And it was a big release even back in 2014. There was so many pairs, and as I stated before, there were B grades that were floating around. It came in secondary boxes. Like I said, my specific one, the reason why there was a B grade, I think there was a mark on the outsole, and the outsoles, as you can see, is that icy blue. But there was one that was like icy blue like this, and then another one that was kind of like almost a greenish tint. There was a slight difference in the colors, but I ended up getting it from Nike Factory for 90 bucks, or the outlets over in Tanger. And salutes to, I want to say Mike Rich might have plugged me in on that as well. Like, gave me the heads up, ran down there and picked them up. Now, off the rip, the patent leather looks phenomenal. The first thing I'm looking at, and like I said, I might have to just go and watch the playback of my older video, but one thing that I'm noticing a lot about this particular shoe that's just kind of like catching me off guard is the overall shape. The toe box shape is slanted, and we've known over the years there's been times when the toe box is bulky, times when the toe box is extremely flat. This one is extremely slanted. Now, we got a pair of Concords. But these Concords are from like 2018 or something. Like, they're not recent either. But even then, like, you could tell some slight differences. Look at that. It does have the slant, but look at this slant, y'all. Maybe y'all can't see it. I don't know. At the same time, there is cushioning and stuff in here. And I wanted to say that there is no plastic insert. I can't remember. Was the Cool Grays? Maybe the Cool Grays didn't have the plastic insert. They recently stopped that. If not, this is the year they actually stopped it. But we know when it comes to the big time Jordan 11 that drops during the holiday season, it comes in a special box, come with a plastic insert, the plastic insert that comes out the case. It's been a minute. Like I said, I think they might have stopped that. I'm just trying to think, did the Cool Grays come in that special box or not? We'll save it for the review. We can see comes in a standard box, standard tissue paper, and that's about it. Retail is $230 on these bad boys. They're gonna be coming in, I got it right here for just instance, grade school for $185, preschool for $100, and toddler for $80, and then crib sizes for $60. Full family size run. It's said to be over 1 million pairs of these. I don't know if that's just for men only or for just the overall, just the shoe itself, but there are going to be a ton of these out there. Does that mean it's gonna be easily available and accessible? Possibly, yes, but what does that also mean? That there may be a ton of resellers buying them all up. These are going to be a ton of pairs, just like with the Jordan 3 Black Cement, but that does not mean it's going to be easy. Yeah, there can be 2 million pairs, but if there's 2 million resellers buying 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 pairs, then the stock is gone. So with that said, just be vigilant. At the same time, we've seen certain Jordan 11s that have dropped over the recent years that have been getting easier and easier to grab. I remember the Jordan 11 Cherries were fairly easy and restocking a lot, you feel me? The Cool Grays did pretty phenomenal, did pretty well as far as sell-through goes, but these are a little bit special, you know? I think these will do fairly well regardless of the fact, so that's just something that we're gonna have to wait and see. Patent leather though, the leather on the upper, I'm not gonna lie, it's not all that. It's not like insane, but that's pretty typical when it comes to the Jordan 11. Like, this upper leather is pretty much typical grained leather, and it feels like it's the same leather used throughout there, so there's no differences there. The mesh is featured on the tongue, third spacing with, of course, the Legend Blue Jumpman Jack. But the patent leather also is very, very nice. It's not dimpled. It's a clear, clean coat. You do have a widow's peak on the front, on the middle of that, and then on the back there's nothing there, but everything lines up for the most part very good. You got the thumbprint lined up perfectly on the outsole there. No real bad glue marks. Really good overall craftsmanship on this Jordan, in my humble opinion. The carbon fiber is smooth. It's not, you can feel it, but it's smooth. Sometimes we've had years where the carbon fiber has just been changed, or not necessarily inconsistent, but just different textured overall. But you got the baby blue carbon fiber with the black speckle feature right there as well. So all that's going on. Phenomenal shoe, instant cop for me, added to the collection. No issues whatsoever, have to. No double up though, no double up. So these will be available on November 14th. Once again, $230. Full on in-depth review is coming very, very soon. But yeah, guys, these are them, bro. Like, everything is there. $230 is definitely still too much money in my opinion when it comes to the Jordans. As I've stated several times before, I've even said it recently with that of the Jordan 11 Velvet Bread, but I'm okay. I'm not okay with it, but I'll buy it. Like, it's hard to explain. $230 is too much, but I'm gonna buy it for $230 here. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do that for this particular shoe. But Velvet Bread or any other just random Jordan, hell no. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not telling you all that, but at the end of the day, it's your money. You do what you want to do. I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm going to be copping these. The 2-3 on the back, for the most part, it's fine, but it does look like extremely stretched out. Some years it's been slim. I mean, it's always like that stretched out look, but it just looks even more stretched out, and I can't really compare it to my Concords because that is a 45 on the back. You got the embroidered Jumpman in the Legend Blue. Nike Air on the inside. Black with the Nike Air. We can get that. There you go, Nike Air. So they're trying to pay it to its true OG format there. We're going to get a full-on in-depth review out on this ASAP Rocky by the end of the week because I want to dive into it. I want to talk more about it. This is just my first impressions. I want to talk about the All-Star game. I want to talk about everything that needs to be stated and even tell you a little bit more. So stay tuned for that. And we'll give you more on the sizing. If you want to know about sizing off the rip, like usually when it comes to 11s, people are going to tell you the size down to half size. I'll do you some justice right now and just pretty much tell you how they fit off the rip. But I usually go just pretty much true to size because 11s run snug. And I like snug because snug is less creases. And yes, they fit like typical Jordan 11s. So yeah, guys, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. As always, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. It's your boy, Tonyd2wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Peace.